everybody, how you all doing? You guys will not believe that this is the third time I'm doing this video. Like, I don't know if I still have that same energy that I started with for the first video and second video. It's so annoying. Content creators and YouTubers, you guys are trying. Anyways, how you all doing? You're welcome to another time here on my channel. My name is Evelyn and I'm so excited to have you guys. Thank you all so much to every one of you who shared my last video, who told a friend, who commented and all of that. I'm grateful. Thank you all so much. Alright, today we are going to talk about something different. Of course, we're not going to talk about what we talked about last time, but yeah, we're going to talk about something that I feel like a lot of people say because they know how important it is, but then their body doesn't really feel it. You know that thing where you're telling somebody that you love them, but then your body's like, I don't really feel like I love this person and all of that. Yeah, so that is the same way a lot of people say, oh, I'm a very confident person, but are you really confident? Are you sure? Are you being honest and all of that? So that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about how to build confidence. This is really important because confidence governs a lot of things that we do. The reason that you can stand up and say, you know what, I want to venture into this thing is because you kind of have confidence that, okay, I can do it, it can work and all of that. It's not like every time you say that it actually works, but because you can stand up and actually do that, actually talks about the fact that you have confidence. So we'll take a very quick break. When we're back from the break, go straight into it. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. All right, welcome back from the break. Like I said earlier, today we're going to be talking about how to build confidence. Before I even have to say that thing that all YouTubers say, okay, so it says subscribe to my channel, do well to ring the bell so that you know every time there's a new video, do well to comment and also share so that other people can learn and also subscribe. All right, so let's go straight into it. Confidence is very simple to define. It is actually just believing in yourself. That's all it is. No matter how everybody wants to like give like a very long definition of it, it's just basically believing in yourself. Now, I know that there are moments where sometimes you want to start something and you are not really sure that it's going to work out and all of that. It doesn't mean that you do not believe in yourself. It means that for that particular thing, you're not just sure of the outcome. But I am actually here to talk to people who just generally don't think that they're worth anything. They don't feel like, oh, they're confident people. You know, those are the people that I'm going to be talking about today, or rather talking to today. And trust me, if you're able to do a lot of things that I am going to talk about in this video, you'll be able to build confidence and it will really help you to become better at doing the things that you need to do, right? So the first thing that I always like to tell people is you need to identify that thing about you that makes you lack confidence. See, the truth is a lot of us know, but we've not just taken time out to get that thing out and deal with it. Some of you, it goes from physical to the outward. What I mean is, some of you, it might just be the way you look. You feel like you don't look the part for anything, and so you just believe that anything you do will not just work out. Some of you, it might be childhood trauma. You actually had parents who constantly told you that you've not amounted to anything, you can't do anything, and then somehow you just feel like, yeah, that is how it works out. Some of you, it might just be your results from school. Maybe you were just not doing so well in school and automatically you feel like that is you, like generally because you're not good with book and stuff, then every other thing has to fill in your life. You're not good with every other thing. So you need to find out that thing that really kills the confidence in you, because even the Bible says that God has given us the spirit of boldness. So that means it's actually in you, but there's just something that always makes it look as if you're not worth it, you can't do it and all of that. You need to find out what that thing is. And the next point is coined out of that thing where you say, if you want to unlearn something, then you need to learn something new. That is why I'm saying you need to find out that thing about you that you're totally thrilled about. It might just be one thing. It might be your legs. It might be your eyes. It might be the way you talk. It might be the way you interact with people. That might just be the thing about you that you always, okay, this is a good part of me. Why don't you bring it in front of you and be the thing that you're seeing constantly? Try to unlearn and go away from thinking that you're not worth something by looking at that thing that is so thrilling about you, that thing that a lot of people talk about. It's very important that you have that in front of you so that you're able to conquer that whole negative feeling of, okay, you know what, I don't deserve, I'm not good enough and all of that. The next point is very important. So you know how people say that if you have 4 friends who are poor, then you're the 5th one. Well, if you have 4 friends who are less confident, then you are the 5th one. It is very important that you have around you people who boost your confidence. Imagine that you have friends that you're constantly around and they're always telling you, every time you bring a business idea, they're like, now you want them, it will not work out, so forget it. You know, every time that it has to do with you, they're always making you feel like you cannot do it, you don't deserve it and all of that. And these are the people that you call friends. You're always around these people. That means you're constantly hearing this thing over and over again. We are two things. We're what we hear regularly and we're what we say regularly. So imagine that you constantly hear these things. This will always cut down the little confidence that you're trying to build every day. So you need to be very strategic about people that you have around you. If you have friends who constantly make you feel less, you shouldn't be around them. This is not the time where you're trying to pet issues or you're trying to be a nice friend. Cut them out for for your mental health. I know we've used this mental health thing too much, but it's very important. Cut them out. You need to have people who constantly boost your ego, who constantly boost your abilities and make you know that you deserve and you're worth something. All right, the next thing is very, very important, as is one of the points that I actually gave before, where I said we are two things: what we hear and what we say. Now, words of affirmation. I know that you hear this regularly. People are always talking about words of affirmation, but have you really taken out time to actually write down affirmations that have to do with you personally? I'm not talking about something that you just coin out of the internet. No, something that has to do with you. And so if you're dealing with lack of confidence, then you have to write out things that you want to see about your life that has to do with confidence. It might just be you waking up in the morning and saying, I'm a confident person, everything that I try out works out. If it doesn't work out, I'm learning and I become a better person. Say this to yourself regularly. Look at yourself in the mirror. And again, I know you hear look at yourself in the mirror regularly, but it actually does work. You can look at yourself and keep telling yourself, I'm a confident person. That helps you to build confidence because it comes from within, and you keep saying it out every time. And it's more like this thing where they say fake it to make it. When you say it loud enough, say it well enough, you'd actually get to believe that that is who you are. You see, there are some people that have been living a lie all their lives because they believed that they are this person, and automatically it just looks as if that is who they are. So you can actually use that technique to build confidence in yourself. The next thing is try out new things. Yes, that really helps you to build confidence. And when I say try out new things, I'm not telling you to go and build a house. No, I'm not trying to tell you to do something so big, even though you're going to graduate to that level, but try very simple things. It might just be making a tuna sandwich. It might just be making stew. Something really simple. So what this does for you, it just gives you the mindset that, you know what, I can actually do stuff. I made tuna sandwich and it's actually nice. All right, why don't I try this? Why don't I try this? And that way you start to graduate to bigger. So that just builds your mind to let you know that you can actually do things. The fact that you must have done something in the past that it did not work just meant that you had to learn something else. So just try to do new things every day. That would really help to boost your confidence. The next thing is you need to take out time and write out some of the things that you've achieved that you did really good at. You need to look at these things and say, you know what, I did this. It was me who did this thing. And that would help to build your confidence to other things, because you actually can see that there are a lot of things that you have done by yourself and you did them very well. No, it's very, very important. And finally, this is where I say if you have fear of heights, then go to the tallest building. It actually does work. You need to show up. You need to learn to show up. Show up and do it. Do it afraid, do it unprepared, convenient or not, do it. You need to put yourself out there. I know for a very long time I've been saying, you know what, I'm going to have a YouTube channel. And somehow I never actually got to do it. But this year I said, this is the year. So make sure we do it. Prepared or not, I have the apartment that I'm looking for or not, I have all the things that I need or not, I'm going to do it. So I'm putting it to you to do the same thing like I did. Do it. That will really help to boost your confidence. I know that you're in that place where you're concerned about, oh, what if it doesn't work out? I had my concerns. I was thinking, what if people don't like my content? What if people say I'm talking rubbish? What if people say, oh, she's this, she's that, and all of that? I don't care. Just go ahead and do it. It's very important that you show up. And finally, this might not be something you would see as should be part of the list, but it's very important. Learn to say no. Now, a lot of you, the reason why you're not confident is because you did not know how to say no, and you went ahead to do something that somebody else was supposed to do that you were not necessarily supposed to be involved in, and then everybody blames you that, oh, it didn't work out because of you, and then you're feeling bad about yourself. Learn to say no. If you don't want to do this thing, say no. It's not by force. Nobody will beat you. It is really that simple. So honestly, if you're able to do these things over and over again, words of affirmation, having the right people around you, trying new things, talking yourself up regularly, when you do this constantly, it just helps to build your confidence. And you see that at the end of the day, when you want to do something, all you're thinking about is, I'm going to do it, and if it doesn't work out, I know I can learn from this. But that will not stem up from not having confidence. It's just you knowing that, you know what, it is what it is. All right, thank you all so much for joining me. To do well to subscribe, ring the bell, and comment as much as possible. And I'll be seeing you again in my next episode. My name is PE, and bye for now.